Hey, this is Eric Phillip, SVP of Market Growth here at Mortgage Investors Group, based out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas.
Hi, everyone. This is Anthony Noble with Mortgage Investors Group. I am the SVP Regional Manager here in the beautiful Sunshine State of Florida, coming to you from Boca Raton.
How are you, brother?
I'm doing great. Eric, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, my friend. Really appreciate you asking, and thank you for hopping on with me today. Wanted to ask a couple questions and have a little conversation about why MIG and why you are doing such an amazing job here with this incredible organization. So if you're cool with it, I'll ask you a couple questions and I'd love to kind of hear what your thoughts are. But you've been in the industry for a long time, obviously doing amazing things out of the Florida market. What first attracted you to MIG and what has kept you here?
No, that's a great question. I guess what first attracted me was some familiarity. I've got a relationship with our CEO, Anna Beltran. Had some other teammates that I worked with at a previous company that kind of made their way over to MIG. And the more that I started talking to everybody, the more that I had the opportunity to really engage and understand what they were experiencing on their day-to-day. It's like that age-old saying, man, you never work a day in your life if you love what you do. And
Absolutely.
Hearing the way people were responding about MIG and the people and the culture, right? I just think from that perspective, that's really what kind of drew me in, was that familiarity to some of the people that I've worked with in the past that I genuinely enjoy being around. I love our industry. I love what we do. I enjoy the time to get here with you today, and any chance we get an opportunity to connect. What really drew me in was after my first trip up to Knoxville, Tennessee. One of the things that came to mind that really drew me in was that amazing approach that people have, the ability to make you feel comfortable and feel loved and feel welcome from the very start, from when you walk in that door. Listen, I know we're not saving lives, but I like to think we're helping dreams come true every day. And you never know what someone's walked through to get to this point. And the same holds true for us as employees, right? You have the opportunity to work anywhere in the country or even the world at this point. But why I chose MIG to kind of land the plane on that, Eric, as you know, I'm a little long-winded. Why I chose to be here is that connection, the people, the immediate sense of family, the ability to feel like I was welcome from day one. I love the ability to have a platform where my voice is heard. I feel like I'm recognized in a company and appreciated. And I think we can all agree that you just don't get that everywhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I love that. And for anyone that doesn't know Anthony, you should, because he's one of the most incredible servant leaders in the industry, just in general, just an all-around great guy that I have the honor and privilege to work alongside with and to call my friend. So thank you for that. And you threw out one of the kind of quote unquote buzzwords, culture gets thrown around a lot in our industry, especially in a lot of the conversations that we have. So do you mind digging into that a little bit about, a lot of companies say they have great culture and great people, and obviously people work with people they know, like, and trust, and it's easy to do that here at MIG, to get to know the family quickly and feel like you're part of that family quickly. So do you mind just kind of expanding on that a little bit, on what is the quote unquote culture here and how is it different here versus other places that you may have been at in the past?
Yeah. So, oftentimes when you really think about what we're doing, the ability to collaborate with people, right? I love being around people where I feel like I can learn something every single day. I've celebrate in November 30 years of mortgage banking. I've been in the mortgage industry since 1996, so I'm really excited about that. Hasn't kicked me out yet, but the key word is yet, right? But no, all kidding aside, man, I the ability to connect with people who are incredibly smart help me to raise my bar to be better and help more people in what we do every single day. And not just helping people buy homes, right? Because I actually originate in my role, and I know that's a little bit different than some other places, but the reason why I bring that up is that's kind of part of our culture, right? They empower us. The team here at MIG, our executive management team goes out of our way to really support us in what we want to do, how we envision building out different areas of the country and expanding that MIG culture throughout. I've had the pleasure of working not for a bunch of different companies, but for the companies that I have worked for. I've had some that have been really great, and then some that have not been as great, and I've had what really separates MIG from others is Southern charm, right? It's that comfort that you get from that Southern charm that really what made me kind of touch on that. But the ability to be able to put my vision into place as we build out Florida, expanding into Georgia and other states that I know we talk about regularly. And, the connection with everybody, from the person you walk in that you see from the very first time you visit MIG and you walk up those stairs and you see your name on the big television screen and the smiling faces. There's no fake BS, right? What it is it's genuine, authentic people who actually care about who you are. And that to me is just different than what I've seen in the past, honestly. I can't say enough about that.
Absolutely. And you said something earlier about we may not be saving lives, but I can say that we have the opportunity every single day to make a huge impact, not only on the lives of the people that we work alongside. I mean, you've made a huge impact on me and wanting to be better and to go out there and get in front of more people and tell our story. But we have the opportunity to help families get into homes and to help the people that we're connected with, be it realtors or title agents or builders or whoever in our community that we get to partner with. We have an opportunity to make a big impact, and it's not always about the logo that's on our shirt or on the business cards or anything like that. It's why does Anthony Noble want to work where he works? And we're blessed that you're working with us here at MIG. So big impacts are being made and lives are being changed. So awesome job.
Appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Last
Feeling
question
could not be more
for you.
mutual.
I appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
Last question to wrap it up. What resources or support do you feel has the biggest impact on helping our loan officers become better and to grow their production and be just better in general at what they do?
Sure. So I think there's the biggest buzzword running around everywhere, right? It's two letters. It's AI, right? And I think AI is a really big piece of the equation. I'm really pleased with the way our executive management team has wrapped their arms around the opportunity for us to grow in that space, looking for better technology, smoother, more efficient, easier ways for our team to originate loans. And it's not only about our salespeople, but it's also about, once we make that, we pass that baton, so to speak, off to the next person on the team. As you watch, the Olympics, when the baton toss comes and that handoff happens, they meet each other at the same speed, right? They're not just throwing that baton at the next person, right? They're meeting each other at the same speed. And I appreciate that, because our operations, I would put them up against anyone else. Our processing team is amazing. Our closing team is second to nobody. Just across the board, I can't say enough about the support that I've received coming here to MIG. It's a trickle-down effect, right? I can only be as good as the effort I put in personally into my own business, to my team, helping them build out their team and grow in their space and in their communities that they serve. But that baton toss, or that handoff, is really a big piece to the equation, and AI really helps make that process much more smooth. Something as simple as like a naming convention where, you might name something one thing, I can name it another. now we've got these amazing systems and so much more that we're looking towards in the future, for the end of this year and beyond, as we continue to grow out that technology space. We do that with the entire team in mind, and I appreciate that because I've also worked at places where they don't have they only have one thing, and it's sales, sales, sales. I
Right.
not only support the sales team, but I have a large operational background. And having both sides of the equation, seeing it from both ends, really helps me appreciate what everyone goes through, and gives me a good 360 viewpoint, not just my 180 that of what's in front of me. And I appreciate that our executive management team has really embraced that and focused on trying to give us the ability to make someone that looks like me look really good to everyone else.
No, it's not too difficult to make try to make you look good, my friend. But
Appreciate that. Thank you.
I love that, and so true that I think that being in a leadership position, and especially the ones that are in charge of kind of the direction of the company, our executive team is doing an incredible job of making sure that we are future focused. That it's not what are we doing today. It's today is important, but where are we going tomorrow? And I think everyone at that level, and that trickles down to everyone else, but at that level they all have the same growth mindset of how are we going to make the sales team and ops team rise and get better, and that way everyone lifts each other up. And I'm excited to see all the growth, and how things are going to expand, and just exactly what it's going to look like in 2027, which, crazy enough, is right around the corner. Already starting to talk business plans and all that
Sure.
stuff for 2027. So it's wild, but truly appreciate you, my friend. Excellent job. And again, I couldn't be more thankful to partner with you, to call you a friend and a colleague. So awesome job, and look forward to growing out the Florida, Georgia, all the other markets with you, my friend.
I do as well, Eric. It's always a pleasure, man. Look forward to crushing it as we do, and only great things ahead.